Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Game of the Week. It is Pericles, and we may very well be on pace for an all-time fastest victory of all time. It is,
out of this room.
It is kind of epic, the kind of pace we're on right now. I think I've gone through the culture tree faster than I've ever gone through it before, ever. By all stretches of any imagination. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Next turn, we're gonna start chopping into Bolshoi. I don't think we're going up more than 1 or 2 Hindu. We just went up 1 there. It's going to start to escalate here. We're about to finish radio, and then we'll be moving on to other things, so it'll start to go higher and higher. Higher and higher. We're going to chop this down with Magnus and slap in Bolshoi Theater. And I'm also gonna chop that down and lock in the holy site. And I'm also gonna go right back to Bolshoi and chop that down.
It is known that man has 5 exterior.
Another great writer. Chop that down. Into the holy site. I've got one there, and that's just about the only place left. I guess I'll be able to put one here. In Bolshoi, just one piece, but that's about all I can do at this point. Go there, this guy can go in there. Eventually, I foresee the possibility. See, I'm not. It's not going to matter. I'm going to work on the first national parks being down here in the south, and I think that's all I'll be able to get to. It's not going to, at the very most, because I'm still not getting enough faith to make it even close. I need to get her down to curator. Yes, the radio gives you the broadcast center. Yeah, not tower. Broadcast center. Yep. I believe Bolshoi gives one of each, right? Writing and music? Okay, yeah. So I actually got a musician here, which I will be able to put in. So he'll put the writing in. And then, actually I'm going to switch those two. Because he'll put the music in and disappear, then the writing will go in the same turn. Once it's done. We're going to be chopping into Christo. So I'm going to want builders ready to go. I'm going to want a guy out there. What's up, Sir Ben? Renaissance walled cities. You need a battering ram will still get it done, but you just need slightly stronger units. As long as your units have around the same strength, or higher. So, like, for instance, if the Renaissance walls are 60 strength, then you're going to need, like, at minimum a knight. Maybe a knight core would be good. A cavalry would be fantastic. If they're at 70, then you'll definitely need a cavalry. If not, something better. But just have a battering ram next to it, and you'll chop down those walls 2 hits, 3 hits at the most. If it's like tied or even slightly lower, later in the game when they get to 70s and stuff like that, sometimes it takes like 3 full hits from something that's around the similar strength. My current record for 8-player tourism? That's a good question, Hendu. I'd have to look that up. Remind me to look that up after this video. I've been sub 200 since Rise and Fall with, I think, Civ. Or, sorry, Civ. With 6 Civs. I know my fastest is with England. That was like, I want to say 186. I think. I'm not sure if I've been under 200 with 8 opponents. A lot of times I don't even play 8 opponents. Just to kind of keep the game swift. But for the game of the week, I've been trying to stick with 8 opponents. Minimum. For the most part. Oh, they're getting crushed over there. Another great artist. Golden Age is ours. I need faith so bad, dude. What is up, kid? What is up? What is up? I need to make sure that this tile belongs to this city, which it does now. And chop down that tree. Those two chops should finish Bolshoi. There's those pearls I've been waiting for. I really, you know what I need to do? I need a settler. How much does a settler cost to just buy? 1640, because I've got so many of them already. Oof. Shoot. I kind of, like, I need to get, the problem is I need to get a trade route. Maybe if I put it in Corinth, it would reach. If I could get it, if I could maybe Corinth to there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get you in the water and try to straighten this line out. I think I could probably go there to there. There's no reason why I can't. I have a harbor. They do not. So it might not work. That might be the problem. It's probably going to have to go along here. Which might be a touch long. Yeah, trade route. I had a settler. I had a freaking building here, and the freaking barbs came and killed it. I should have paid more attention, but I was being an idiot. Yeah. So I'm not sure. He doesn't have a trade route, or a harbor. There's a harbor here. So a harbor, I might be able to go to there and then to here with the trade route. Although that's probably not any difference than this. I don't know. One issue I did have with this game that probably stunted me just a touch was growth. Not getting my population up enough to get my holy sites down sooner and get those built sooner has cost me having...
it has been demonstrated that no system, not even the
national
most
parks. Mind you, I am way so far ahead on the research tree, the civics tree in particular, that I've kind of gotten ahead of what I normally would be doing, so hard to be too settlers is ridiculous right now. The university built. Four turns to pop 10 and get the holy site in there. Adjacent tiles, natural wonder. That'll get me to 2. I don't think I can do any better than that. No. Let's go across there.
Bolshoi Ballet is a universe of the imagination, a place of magic and enchantment, beauty and romance. Its many worlds vibrate with graceful dances, glorious music, and sumptuous costumes.
That, wake them up. That in there, go here.
And because she was so beautiful,
A piece of great writing in there as well. That thing's filled in an instant. Let's finish that holy site off. And it's time to reassign you to Olympia so that we can chop into Cristo. You're on your way. You're on your way. I need somebody in here as well, actually. And then one of these guys is going to come over there. We are going to need lots of quick chops. Democracy is upon us. Change governments. Democracy. +4 from trade routes with allies. Food and production. Right there, that's good. Tourism from great works of art and artifacts. Absolutely. Positively. Two, 4, 6, 7. 2 faith per shrine. I'm gonna grab that. I'd like to have had defense, but that 2 faith per shrine is no joke when I'm desperate. Hey, we can do one! Yay! Yay. We need to get to Space Race for great music tourism, although I don't really have a lot of space for music right now. Then we need to get to there. Just like that. Weird.
radio is the theatre of the mind. Television.
Aluminium. Smack dab in the middle of a random piece of land. 11 turns from computers when tourism will double. I'm pretty sure I can do a themed religious location. we go. Themed away. Donatello and Michelangelo statues. Let's put Saint Mark in with David. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I want to move that in there so they're both 2 out of 3s. Okay. Religious. So we'll go to Athens and then Rhodes with this guy. These roads. There. So we'll go there and then to there. Make sure all the chops are going to be good. There we go. You're going to move there. Swap that in there. Like that. Yeah, and I'm great writing, I'm just kind of screwed now. I simply do not have another place for a great piece of writing. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, aha. Wake up, sunshine.
Thus it is necessary to know.
I do, but there's already a writer waiting. Get a straight line for the trade route. Where's this guy going? Oh yeah. Going to there. True demo crazy. Sorry, I don't know how I missed that comment there earlier, Sally, right? Demo crazy. I actually need to put trees here. I just realized. Tree, Seaside Resort. I guess I could do the same thing here, right? Some seaside resorts, put some trees up. Oh, I could put trees here and there and put a seaside resort there. Yeah, like even there and there, maybe, I don't know. He's addicted, I never listen to you. I.e. chat. Yeah, I guess I could be doing some of that. Maybe that should... Between the heat and the ridiculously overpowering game that we're having, I'm really losing my focus, I feel. Doesn't feel like I'm... at the top of my game at the moment. Oh, shrine. You know what I just realized? Major oversight. I need to be able to build tempos. And I'm actually going to grab the envoys too that I've missed. I always skip these and then forget to go back. Grab that envoy there. And that's it.
It is necessary for the one who...
Hey, Moondoggy, what's up, buddy? "26 turns on a broadcast center. Yowza. Not really anything else to target. Unless you're getting a holy site built, which we're not in this city. Or we've already built in that city. I can actually switch to the shrine. I gotta remember next turn I can not shrine but temple. I can switch to the temple next turn in that city.
We can no more have exact religious thinking without theology.
Always said adjacency bonuses would probably be a good idea. Just because every little ounce of faith would be a positive. Need seaside resorts in that city, damn it. Where do I have trade routes currently? Those are coming back soon. I need to get one. Here. To arrest. Oh, I need open borders with her. Is there anybody else I don't currently have open borders with? Wilhelmina, who doesn't like me. Robert the Bruce. Soundmaker. Oh, he's already got whales. What I wanted to do. So that just gave me his vision, which is great too.
The Navy has both a tradition and a future.
He needs to get a city. Yeah, he needs to get a city out here. One more turn there. Envoys, good to go, good to go. I have two. I would love to put them in here, but I kind of want to hold on to them just so I can keep what I've got. There should probably 2 out of 3 themed there. And 2 out of 3 themed somewhere else. There we go. Yeah, those 2 are 2 out of 3 themed. That's fully themed. Need one more religious artist. He's got landscape coming up next. 30 a turn. 12 turns away. Great riders I don't need coming in hot. Pushing up the computers.
If it weren't for electricity,
4 turns on computers, that doubles. Turn 159. $160. I'm about to get Christo here. Maybe not. Still 16 turns left. That'll shave it down there. That's about it. I could throw up some mines to make the city more productive as well, where I chop down, but Pop 7 down here. Holy cow. Why do I harvest the resource? Are you referring to the wheat? If you're referring to the wheat, I harvested it specifically because I want to put a seaside resort there. The benefit of doing it would be to grow the population of the city, because when you eat wheat and rice and a lot of the other like fish, things like that, they increase the population of the city, because it's an instant rush of food. Usually go up 1, maybe 2 population, depending on how early in the population growth it is. But I put trees here in order to make this a +6 appeal, and I'm going to put a seaside resort there. The pins at Eritrea. Oh, seaside resorts. They're going to be seaside resorts, or not seaside. Jesus. The heat. I'm starting to lose my mind, everybody. National parks is what those are. Not seaside resorts. So to answer your question, Breakfield, it's I didn't need to eat it. I didn't really need population in that city, although I mean it doesn't hurt, even though I can't really support that population. I need you can't put the seaside resort until you get rid of the resource. The only way you can put it down is to eat the resource. So even if I didn't want the wheat to be eaten, I have no choice. I have no choice. 10 turns on Christo. That chop should take another 3 or 4 turns off it, I think. Yeah, seaside. Yeah, that looks seaside, right? The city did not need population whatsoever, but I had to eat it in order to put the trees down. I'm going to put trees down so that I can get that national park there. So there's your seaside resort right there. So you got 6 gold per turn, and tourism that'll come in there. Once Christo's done as well, the seaside resort will produce more tourism, and it doubles the tourism. It'll work quite well. Just like that. But that's going to do it for this episode. Just like that. What are you going to say? 10 turns on Christo. Computers in 2 will double our tourism. We're at 30. That number should start to increase much more nice. We're poking away at... I just remembered I need to switch over to temple on these. We're going to get the temples built in a bunch of these cities. Get that faith up. Maybe in about... I can get it 20 turns. I can get a... I was way behind on that. Faith. Not getting faith from chops was huge. If I'd have gotten faith from the Pantheon for faith from chopping down like resources or whatever you want to call it, damn thing, harvesting, I would have like at least three or four seaside resort or national parks. I'd have at least 3 or 4 national parks by now, and my tourism would be going through the roof. I'm about to get Wish You Were Here, and it would have been an unbelievable. The difference is huge. The difference is huge. I mean, it's already been an amazing run. It should be a really quick final victory number. But when you think about how fast it could have been if I'd have had the faith from Chops, whew, I mean, I might already be like more than halfway there, ready to just turn 175 this thing. I don't know. Turn the AC on before your brain melts. I know, my brain is about to melt. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this episode. Thank you once again. Do all the things that you want to do. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.